Alright, so a couple things have happened lately. This is my LS E46. I finished it probably 2 months ago. I had a couple uh, growing pains, if you will. Went through some injector issues that masked a oil pressure issue that I overlooked, and then went through a couple parts and some bearings and some cranks and stuff, But one of my other hobbies, I have a billion. One of my other hobbies is RC trucks and cars. This is only a couple of them, mostly my Chevys. SCX 24 Suburban Comp Cut. Really cool little truck. Brushless Outrunner. This is my C10 SCX 24 Custom. Got really good magnets on it. It's still a project. I drove it and I didn't quite like it. And then I robbed some parts for another truck. These wheels were on it, but Connor, my son, has been driving these around. We got this one for 20 bucks, brand new in box, like 2 years ago. And then this one I just bought for him the other day. So they're just basic, nothing crazy. I think I did a 3D printed battery tray in this one. This is a Comp Truck 19 Mini, so it's a smaller chassis with 19 wheels, which is uncommon for like an axle this size. These axles came with like a 155. This is a C2 Comp Truck, Class 2, more of like if you were to trailer a rig to the trails. And it's the same paint scheme. I used color match paint for this one and that one, and this one I just painted with regular blue. And then I just picked this one up the other day. It's a Traxxas TRX4 Blazer. First big Traxxas product. This is an FCX Blazer, and couple of my favorites, as you can see, are all Chevys. But yeah, this is like probably a third. But I want to start making some videos with them and using them and crawling them and building them and stuff. Since this is now pretty much done, my focus kind of shifts all over the place. And one of the places it always goes is RC stuff. It's been that way for probably about 4 years. Had a buddy, George, get me into it, which leads me to my next project. So I think I have maybe one more Chevy downstairs. I can't remember. It's also cool that these two have the same wheels. Pretty neat. Obviously not chrome, but still cool. So I'm excited to get this one out and mess with it. I think we're going to do some trail walking this weekend. So here we have a slider, if you will. This is the chassis from the first RC truck I bought. It was a axial deadbolt, and I had to use other parts elsewhere and whatnot. So this is a hodgepodge of parts. It's the stock chassis. I bought a bumper that most resembled the JK, and I just ordered some more parts. I'm going to try and make a replica. This is just a cheap Endura transmission. These are cheap axles. I don't know if it's going to work well at all, but we'll see. Got a 3D printed tray Steering servo mounts here, battery goes there. I've got a bunch of parts coming in for this. I've got some other parts still to put on. I've got an ESC, I've got a receiver. I don't know how the body mounts are going to work, what I'll be doing there for the Jeep body, but I'm basically wanting to make a replica of mine. So I've got some tires for it, ordered wheels. I still need a second wheel, well, a fifth wheel, and a fifth tire. So I'll probably, unfortunately, just order another set of cheap wheels that match, because I've got a replica bumper coming that matches this. Yeah, if this thing has been in this state for probably over a year, because before the BMW project, I wouldn't say that the RC was all that I did, but it was definitely took up a lot of the time. Connor loves playing with them and driving them even more now that he's older and better at it. Yeah, I'm going to start leaning into this hobby again and trying to film it and get out there and explore and hit up some spots and all that stuff. I like to hike with them, so that's why I got this one. This isn't super good at hiking with, if that makes sense. It only has a spot for a really small battery. The smaller batteries don't last as long. I can shove like a 4200 amp hour in this TRX, and it'll last pretty long time. That's the other goal with this one, is to build a trail truck, but I don't know if I'll have to keep changing it. I mean, these are just cheap links and cheap axles and whatnot, but you never know. I still need some more parts. I need the rear bumper part, because the metal bumper will slide into it. I think I should be able to print one, which is cool. So yeah, come down. These are most of my Chevys, and if you guys want to see any more, any one specific build breakdowns, stuff like that, let me know. So I'm gonna get these back inside before it rains, and then go pick up the boys from daycare. So thanks for watching. See you next time.